This is Ronnie.
And this is Reese.
And this is Soft30. And of course we have DJ Q Waves and we have D. How y'all doing?
Yo.
How y'all doing?
You know, we need to get hyped because before you know it, this warm weather is going to be gone.
I know. Then we're going to be depressed when it's snowing and shit.
And on quarantine.
Yes. Like, oh my gosh.
That would be the worst.
Oh,
I'm not looking forward to it.
It's about to be flu season.
Yeah. And they keep slicing these kids talking about something. They only gonna start out remote learning until November or October. I'm like, that's the peak. Mm-hmm. When you motherfuckers need to stay in the house. Like, y'all, I was like, Naya, please don't let them fool you. You are not going back to school. I said, if you go back to school, it's going to be the end of the school year in like spring, April-ish. Right, in April. And I said, and then mind you, I said, this started getting real bad February, March. It probably was real bad before then, but we started hearing about it getting real bad February, March. So I'm like, April, you probably still don't go back to school.
Like, it's crazy because I just knew this shit was gonna be over and done with by June. I kept saying that. Shit.
And you know what else is crazy is I used to be like, I can't wait till Naya get high because I had a kind of a bad experience with high school. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make sure Naya has the best experience in high school. I'm gonna make sure she's this and she's that and I just got to make sure now that she has internet and a computer.
She should write a book.
Huh?
She should write a book.
She will, okay? Because she, yeah.
Online guide to internet learning or her experience transitioning from going to school to having to be online, whatever.
Yeah, I feel so bad for her. Like, oh my gosh. Sometimes she wants to be a social butterfly. And sometimes she likes, her time to herself. Mm-hmm. But it was good when she had that good balance. And now she doesn't have that balance. So,
but maybe like they could, because how many people she going to school with to the new school? Maybe they can have like a school like together.
Oh, together?
Yeah, but like
that would be really nice.
What you mean?
Like, so I know Kiara, she's getting like Carmen and some of her friends. They're going to have school in her basement. So they'll come over like they're going to school, but it's going to be online.
Oh, you mean small group.
I will see about that because, Stephanie lives right down the street from an apartment. And,
and she's going there too.
She's going there too. I'm not going I know a couple of boys that's going there, so I'm probably not going to get them together, which I don't mind because it's not like they'll be by themselves. But, no, I don't know. And then...
well, it's gonna be like
Armani is all the way uptown. Like yeah, but yeah, I'll definitely. That's a very good idea. Mm-hmm. I'll see if she's into something like that. So yeah,
and we actually doing that at the center when it open. We're gonna have people come there.
I was hoping that they would get the cheerleaders together and doing like the ninth grader cheers and then yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, I would definitely let her go to do something. That would be
because they still need the extra. Activities and stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be a good, I guess they can practice. And they don't have to be that many. They probably have to do games, but like, because it won't be that many on the team, so they can still practice and, get they
and just so they can actually see each other and know what each other look like.
Well,
so
they keep going down.
I don't know. But anyway, let me see. So how was my week this week? I feel like it was a super long week, but it was only super long because, Sunday, I broke my phone and I did not want to have to buy another one. So I was like kind of procrastinating on getting another one. So I went all week without a phone, and it was peaceful and so annoying at the same time. Like I needed to call the rental office, but I wouldn't have a phone and I would be in the car. Or something like that. And then I don't know how to get around without GPS, but I did really good this week, y'all, getting around without GPS, and I was super fucking excited. I was so excited about it. Yeah. No, I was in Virginia and Maryland as well. Okay. So I did good. And I got on a beltway by myself. And I found myself. I hate getting on the beltway. I swear I always get lost following the GPS.
I probably wouldn't did no extra shit.
Girl,
I cannot go anywhere without the GPS.
Oh my goodness. It was good. I was glad I kind of learned around. So I was like, what I'm going to try to do is not use my GPS as much. So that way if I lose my phone again, I won't have to worry about that. And then what I also will have to do is write down people's number. I don't know anybody's number. I know my sisters, my mom, and Naya. I don't know, my nephew. I don't know, Dad. Dad is the second favorite person in my phone book. Like, why don't I know your number by heart?
I don't know. I don't know nobody's number.
I don't know anybody's number. Oh my goodness! I was like, what if if I ever got like pulled over or something, I wouldn't even know who to call because I don't hardly have anybody's number stored in my head. So yeah, that was
took me a long time to remember my number.
It's okay,
to write it down, like,
but still, you know. So I mean, once I don't have to dial numbers anymore, it's just like, well, I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, oh yeah. So and then we went to Williamsburg. We already told y'all that was boring. What else happened this week? It was a bunch of crap that happened this week. I really don't remember what. Mom
was mad. She said y'all was telling people they was boring. And I was like, who would tell it was boring? She said, y'all said it on the podcast. I said,
It was boring because it was raining, not because they was boring.
Right. And that's what I was saying. And I was like, but you know, I'm like a active person. You know, I was saying Williamsburg is boring before we even got there. It's for old people. Mm-hmm. It's not boring to you, but it's not nothing for us to like do, you know?
What was she doing?
She was having her good old time, like the old people.
Like doing what? What were they doing?
They were just relaxing, eating, shopping,
cooking. Yeah, shopping.
A lot of shopping.
They shop. They made me spend extra money.
What old people do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but you know, a lot this week I've been working on my stools, and they are really coming together. I have some pictures. I'll probably send you and show y'all. So they're really coming together. I got the bottom halves like. I got all of them up and painted. I just gotta get the top part painted that you sit on. But I got the holes in them and everything. And it looks pretty good for me to be an amateur. So I know my next set is gonna be like really dope. Yeah, because these ones came out good and I really didn't even know exactly what I was doing. I watched one video. They didn't do any measurements or anything on the video. So, I did pretty good for me to not know what the fuck I was doing. Kiki helped me too. Shout out to Kiki.
Kiki.
So, but yeah, man. So they're coming out together. I'm super happy about that. Yeah, I don't think I got much to say. Apparently, I thought I did, but jeez, I don't think of something. Yeah, I don't have much of a life. Y'all know I've been like spending time with my new friends, and we always doing stuff. You should invite them onto the show. I want to invite them onto the show. Mm-hmm. They thinking about coming to Deep Creek, and I just don't know.
Need to come. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
We'll see. Oh, and y'all know. So y'all remember the friend I told y'all that I stopped talking to, the Asian friend and stuff. So we supposed to talk sometime this weekend. And stuff.
What did you call it?
Asian.
The Asian.
Well, she Cambodian. She will correct she will correct you in it real quick. But her descent is all of them descent from Asia, right? No.
Yeah, they do. It's just it's just funny because you calling her the Asian friend. It's funny.
Well, because I'm trying not to say people's names, and I can have multiple Asian friends.
One of your Asian friends.
Yes. So yeah, the Cambodian one. Anyway, yeah. So we supposed to be talking, and we'll see. Cause I wanted to beat her up. I want to beat her up, and they'll still be friends.
Why I gotta schedule a conversation?
Could we?
I think they need to have a conversation because it be awkward sometimes because we hang out. Like she come over a lot. We go to bars and different stuff. I was with her last night.
Oh, so y'all still rocking,
right? Yeah. And then like if I get invited, I'm already going with like I want to beat her up attitude. Mm-hmm. So I'm like I gotta try to hold it together.
Why y'all not talking and y'all hanging out?
Because they're hanging out. Ronnie has friends that I don't talk to.
Wow, man. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's too much.
And she be looking sad, and I'm like, y'all just need to talk.
She ain't looking sad because of that. But I definitely feel like we should talk. It's what I'm mad for me is I think it's reasonable for me to be mad. I feel like she has her reason of why she was mad, but I feel like it's both petty enough that we can talk about it and drop it and become back friends.
But she, a couple episodes ago when y'all was saying that people know what they be doing, she literally did not know because I asked her and she was like, no, seriously, I don't know. So now I had to like say some stuff.
What did she? What did she do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we can't talk about it. Is it the same thing about what the friend and the she was letting people take advantage of her or some shit?
Yeah, that's the same friend. That's not why we stopped talking, but that's the same friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She definitely be still doing that, and I'm like, you need to stop.
Yeah, like shit. I was telling her about that shit all the time. But yeah, anyway, I actually miss her as a friend though, so that's why I'm like, we can easily talk about it and then like get over it,
mm-hmm.
and then pick up where we left off with being friends.
I feel like, excuse me, I feel like she have some feelings for you, but she keeps saying that she don't.
I don't think.
But Reese, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you right now. I know her a little more than you.
That's fine, but we've been hanging out more, so I know. Like but I've been telling Reese that from the beginning. She keep wanting to be like, no, she don't. No, she don't. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. And then, like last night, we was all together last night, and then one of my friends said something to her about her. She said something about somebody breaking her heart, and then she was like, "Oh, who broke your heart?" And we were talking about you before that. So then the friend was like, "Did Reese break your heart?" And she was like, "No," but it was like
because she probably was like, "Why are you asking me that?"
No, it was like a yes, no. It was like a. You know how I can't shake my head yes and no at the same time, but you know how people be saying like, "Fuck yeah, she did, girl." Whatever, go on. She got some feelings.
That shit is too complicated.
She got some
How
feelings. You
hanging out with the girl that she wants to fight?
Honestly, I do not want to fight her. I just say that. But am I mad at her? Absolutely. But would I physically fight her? No, I wouldn't. I do not fight people that I care about, no matter if it's a friendship care about, relationship care about, family care about. I do not physically put my hands on anybody that I care about. No, I will fight you. I mean, I will fuss at you, but I will not fight you. Mm-hmm. I don't do that.
And we was hanging out when they was hanging out. We all met at the same time. So it was you can't expect for somebody just because you fall out with the person, expect for everybody else to fall out with them when you met all of them at the same time. Like it's not
if my brother wants to fight somebody, I'm not going to be cool with him.
I don't want to fight her.
I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like it's either going to be something that's handled, or it's not going to be some shit that they just chilling. And I got beef with them.
Well, I've been trying to get them to talk for a long time, and I know if it's serious with Reese, I know Reese very well to know that when I need to cut it.
I was just asking because I'm just saying it seems like if it's an issue and everybody knows it's an issue, like it couldn't be something where like you feel uncomfortable, they feel uncomfortable. That's too much.
I mean, I definitely get what you're saying, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, nah, I shouldn't, come around or something. Like sometimes if she say, oh well, she'll be there, I'll not come or something like that. But I totally understand them still keeping a friendship because we all met at the same time. We were all friends. We were all hanging out like crazy for real, So I'm just like, no, I'm not going, I don't expect her to stop being friends with somebody like that. And then it was also the same years back. Remember when me and, I guess I shouldn't say the name, but I think I told the story before. Yeah, when we stopped speaking, and then like Roddy would invite both of us, and I just wouldn't say like, it would just be like, hey, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Like we wouldn't say anything else to each other, and that's pretty much how this situation was. And then look how we got right back on it after I don't even know if we had a conversation. I think we had like a small conversation about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at my friend's house.
Oh, that's when we had the conversation? Mm-hmm. Oh. But yeah, we had a little conversation about it, and it was like, because it wasn't that serious for us to not like. I can't not talk to somebody I care about forever over a misunderstanding.
All this shit is too serious.
It is. I'm a very emotional person. Like, at first, I didn't know how to show my emotions, and now I cry all the time like a little bitch. But, at first, I didn't know how to show my emotions. So, if somebody was saying something or anything like that, I just didn't know. I wouldn't know what to, how to help. I mean, how to let them know how I'm feeling and stuff. My only reaction would be like, I'm done, as opposed to, and then especially like both of them, I stopped talking to them for 2 different reasons, right? Mm-hmm. And the first one with the first situation, it was like I kind of had to mind my business as a friend. Mm-hmm. And you know,
and be supportive with the decision.
Supportive. I have to, and I realized that regardless of the decisions I make, excuse me, I gotta support my friends. Like that girl, fuck that Kiera. That was the first situation we already know. Mm-hmm. But when I told her I was pregnant, she didn't want to stop being friends with me. She told me how hard it was going to be. She's like, my mother was a teen mom. Like, I'm telling you how hard it's going to be. But she was supportive. Mm-hmm. Before that, when I was in like a bit of a domestic violence situation, she was supportive. When, you know, like everything, she's supportive. Mm-hmm. So I had to look back and check myself, like, why aren't you supporting her regardless of whether you accept her decision or not? Right. So that's when I had to kind of, you know, look at myself, get my shit together, and do that. Yeah. But with this situation, it was a little bit different. You know, it was a different reason of why we were mad and stuff like that. And but yeah, no.
But also like when with the other ex-friend, I know that she wasn't fucking with her, so I'm not going to go back. Well, I don't fuck with her either, but. Say if we met, because a couple times when
she said the other ex-friend, she's talking about a friend that we stopped speaking to 2 years ago that we both stopped speaking to.
Right. Okay. But a few times that she had reached out to me and was like, you better not say nothing back. Or recently with the tragedy that happened with her, and I was thinking about reaching out to her, but Reese was like, don't reach out to her. She gonna try to be your friend again, talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, you're right. So that's one person that I know that...
She can't be our friend.
No, she finished. She definitely finished.
I did change it, and I say if you reached out to her and became friends with her again, that's on you. I don't even want to be in the same room with her. Mm-hmm. So it's different from Kier or the Cambonian. I would absolutely be in the same room with them and say hi and not say anything else. With that one, I don't like her energy. Mm-hmm. So I would not even put myself in a place in the same room as her.
It's been 2 years. What if the energy has changed?
The energy hasn't changed.
Mm-mm. It has not.
The energy hasn't changed.
Yeah,
I know the energy hasn't changed for the simple fact that when I reached out to my goddaughter a couple weeks ago, she said that she can't come over because my mom said that y'all are not friends anymore. Mm-hmm. That situation happened 2 years ago when we stopped being friends. Why is my goddaughter finding out this year in 2020 when this shit happened in 2018? Mm-hmm. Right. That's bullshit. Mm-hmm. That's how I know the energy hasn't changed. And don't get me started on that shit again. Because it took everything in me to not call her, and not even off no disrespectful stuff. Just what the fuck did you tell her? I mean, I guess it's disrespectful. Call somebody and say what the fuck you tell her that for. Right. But why did you tell her that?
Right.
She did not need to know that at all.
But so, and that's the different levels. I know
that's the different level.
Really don't fuck with somebody.
But yeah, when I say Ronnie know when I'm done with somebody, and then when I need just time to cool down.
Because Reese she be holding grudges though.
I hold grudges, absolutely.
Like very, very long. Like
I absolutely.
Like, bitch, you not over that shit yet?
No. I still bring up stuff Ronnie did to me when we were kids. Like.
Right. It's so crazy because like I'll be mad about something, but then I'll get over it, and I'll be mad that I got over it that fast. I'll be like, bitch, I was trying to be mad about this shit forever.
Sometimes Ronnie be mad, and I'll be like, okay, so what? Girl, you ain't going nowhere. Get over it.
5 minutes later, fuck it. I ain't mad no more.
So you want to come over and take a shot or no? But yeah, anyway, I got all off subject about my check-in.
You said you was done.
I did say that, and then I got a text and remembered of something else I wanted to say. So I think it is so weird that
can't eat that at the same time.
I know. I realized that. I'm gonna eat it though. Chill the shit out that. So I realized that a lot of parents that break up and have kids together be in competition, right?
You gotta bring, if you're gonna talk about this,
I'm about to break it down.
No, I'm saying you gotta bring some guests on.
Okay.
The two parents and talk about how they take care of the child better.
Well, I actually,
Yes.
I didn't ask him and his
Who
girlfriend to
take
come
cares of
on
the
the
child
podcast
better?
about that.
Mhm.
But I had asked years ago. Remember when I asked my daughter's father to come on with his girlfriend,
mhm.
and I actually wanted them to come on because at the time we were all parenting so good together, and I was like, y'all should come on and we talk about how good we parent together.
He was scared. He was like, I'm gonna
He
get on
thought
there.
I was gonna get on there and
bash
bash him, but I had no reason to. Like, the girlfriend was everything, so I had, Anyway, so yeah, I think it's weird that parents be in competition. Like for instance, for example, right? My daughter, she comes to work with me to the evening job, and I pay her. Which is, I was giving her allowance for free anyway. I just kind of pretty much just upped the allowance for her coming to keep me company while I clean because I don't like going to places by myself. So her dad decides, all right, well, I'm going to pay you every 2 weeks now too.
Well, thank you, sir.
But first of all, I've been giving her allowance for at least 5 years now.
Yeah.
At least 5 years now. So, and now he finds out that, I give her money for coming with me. He's like, oh, I'm a match that pay and send you money every other week.
Up her pay then. Fuck it.
Shit.
He matching pay.
Damn, I should have thought about that. I didn't think about that, but I was like, you don't like. I guess he figured like, oh, well, I'm giving her the money for nothing, and you giving her the money for working. No, I was giving her allowance before this, so.
And it's time for her to work and start, having some type of responsibility.
Right, she was supposed to have a summer job this summer, and she couldn't, so I just gave her something to do.
Right, because you're raising adults, not children.
Exactly. And that is my goal. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I just think it's weird. Like, and then he always like if he's like, oh, do you need such and such? And I'd be like, oh no, my mom got it. He'd be like, well, I'm gonna do this. And I'm like, it's not a competition. We can literally come together to,
Listen,
make everything work.
If you're trying for a competition, girl, fuck it.
That's what I said too. I was also like, you know what? I think talent. You can win, sir. Win. I don't even want it. You got it. You won. I don't care.
Talking about buying her a car.
I did. I said I'm getting her a car. This was a couple years ago. I was like, I'm getting her a car for her 16th birthday. Oh well, I planned on getting her a car. Okay.
Make sure you keep saying it. Make sure you keep saying it.
You can get the car and I'll pay for the insurance. Like, I don't even care. Like, I promise I don't care. Like, do it.
Why you ain't started doing this years ago? Okay?
Hello. So I just think it's weird. But I was actually talking this week to this guy. He's a divorced father of two, and we were just talking about like parenting and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm going to see if a judge can order us to take parenting classes, like co-parenting classes together, where we learn how to communicate effectively with each other. Like, because I got to the point where it was so. For years, I only communicated with his girlfriends. I had no reason to contact him. I could contact his girlfriend for anything I needed, any messages I need to get to him and stuff like that. So that's why we became
the easiest person to talk to.
Right, and that's why we ended up being such good co-parenting, him and I, because we were co-parenting through his girlfriends. So I definitely think we need to work on stuff, because now that I don't co-parent through a girlfriend, it's like we don't know how to co-parent. And I really wanted to reach out to his current girlfriend and see if I can start going through her. But I don't think she wants anything to do with any of it. And I totally understand that. Sometimes I wouldn't want to be in the middle. And the ex-girlfriend started like that. Like, I don't want to be in the middle. And I told her, like, I said, I'm not going to call you and talk bad about him or anything like that. That's your man. Like, you guys see everything for yourself. I'm not going to do stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if it comes to, and that's why I want to talk to her. That's why I want to talk to, because if you think about it, I mean, not if you think about it, because y'all don't know, but me and then his other kid's mother, we are totally different. And a lot of people get to meet her first. So they automatically assume that I'm like her, and I'm not. I'm total opposite. I'm so like ready for stepmommy you to be in my daughter's life, okay? Like, I'm with all the shit. So I think I definitely want to have a conversation with her. I don't think he would like it. And like I said, I don't think she's interested. And if she's not, I'm still not going to be mad at her. It's okay.
How old? Sorry to cut you off, but like, how old? So, but y'all break up. How old do the child has to be before they meet the other person's partner? Or
like your partner, or
yeah. So like, if I had a baby, we broke up, but now I got a new man, and I'm like, okay, I want to bring him around my child. Like what age is appropriate, or does it matter?
I think it matters of the severity of y'all relationship. So if y'all going on date 1, I don't think the person should meet, unless you explain, because if the younger kids you can't really explain to, but the older ones like Naya, I can explain like, hey, you know, this is just a friend. Don't get no attachments and none of that stuff, you know. But I try not to bring Naya around people unless I think it may get serious. That's the only way I kind of bring her around, because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, this might go somewhere, you know. So it really just depends. But yeah, I guess it depends. But I think Naya met all of, you know, back in the day, her dad's girls and side joints and everybody. I met all of them. You know, I was like, all right, this is such and such, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep up. You know, now obviously, you know, I don't. You know, but
you be motherfucking sneak this and like.
This ain't don't talk to the girls no more. He don't talk to the girls no more. He not doing that now. not that I know of. He not doing that now that I know of. But back in the day, man, back in the day, oh Lord, I used to be like, I ain't even gonna remember nobody's name. Hey sis, hey boo, like. But no, yeah. Anyway, my point is that I kind of want to reach out to the girl just so I can communicate through her, to see if she's interested, and I'll let her know like I'm not. You know, but I do have to communicate at some point. Like, it's really hard for Naya to be like, my dad said blah, blah, blah. And then my mom said blah, blah, blah. You know, it's kind of annoying for her. Like, so I don't want her to feel like she's in the middle. I don't want her to get stressed out about the situation.
Yeah, when he texted me like last week, and he was like, I'll just talk through you. Can you do this, and that? Boy, listen, don't put me in the middle of that shit. Say that shit to Naya.
See, you're like the girlfriend. She's like, no, I don't want no part. Totally understandable. Like, reasons why I don't date people with kids, I don't got time.
Because it's a lot. It's a lot. No,
yeah,
no, thank you. Not
definitely a lot. But anyway, I think I'm done for this time with my check-in.
Did your ring come out? Did your lip ring come out?
Oh no, it didn't. It's been hurting though really bad, so I know it's getting closer to the surface. As soon as it starts to like protrude out a little, I think I'm gonna do a little surgery on myself and pop that thing on out. I don't think I'm gonna wait till. I would have to set up an appointment. Then I got to set up a regular appointment. Then they're gonna be like, okay, well, we got to do surgery. Y'all don't got to do no goddamn surgery. Put me in the room, throw on some gloves, and get a goddamn box cutter.
No, you're tripping.
Lord. You are tripping. But yeah, so I'll just go on with my week. First of all, happy birthday to Kiera. Yay, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, me.
Her birthday was Tuesday, and we had went to this restaurant out Laurel. The food was so good, but it was I was sick Wednesday. I was sick.
Sick, like it made you like throw up sick?
I kept going to the bathroom.
Oh no.
I was so sad because I wanted to go back. The food was so good, but don't know what's up with it. But yeah, so after we went out to eat, it's like where the restaurant is, it's like a lake behind it. It's so fucking cute. Okay, it's like real romantic too. I was like, ooh, what's like them, man?
Y'all was all there. All y'all girls were there.
It was some guys too. It was some guys too. It was all good.
I was like, so you went on a boat for Kiera's birthday? I was like, first of all, I didn't go. Second of all, why are you stalking our pages? She was looking at your Insta story and she saw the water, so she assumed it was a boat.
Oh,
because it was dark. It was dark, so she assumed y'all was on a boat.
She is nosy. I'm about to block her.
Me too.
But But yeah, it was a lake. It was cute. So it was like a lot of people, like it was a lot of couples there, like people that we didn't know. But and then we had like drinks and playing music and stuff, and it was real nice. But then I'm like, I didn't drive, so I rode with one of my friends, and she wasn't ready to go. I'm like, bitch, it's almost 12 o'clock. I gotta get up at 5 o'clock. Like, I gotta go. So then, so let me backtrack. So Sunday, right? Well, sometime last week, but then Sunday, I supposedly had started an open relationship with my ex, right? So I texted him like, hey, come and get me. This motherfucker ain't never text back none of that shit, right? So I'm like, all right.
You didn't take back in the middle of the night.
I'm at home. So I'm like, first of all, so okay. So I text him, he didn't text back. So then I'm like, I gotta go home. So I asked one of the other guys that was there. I'm like, you about to leave? Because he's getting ready to leave. So I'm like, you about to leave? Can you take me home? So he's like, all right. So then I went to get my food out of the car, but then so another guy came and he took me home. So my friend Kiara, whose birthday it was, her best friend, which is a guy, took me home. But she called me like, where you at? Who taking you home? Who this, who that? And every time that, because we messed around back in the day. So, and she's like, every time that we sneak off or to her sneak off, she thinking we doing something. And I'm like, I'm just trying to go home. Like, that's it. So he ended up taking me home, and we sat outside my house for a long time and talked. Like we haven't done it in a while. So, and I'm like, oh, you're like real cool. I forgot how cool you were. But so then at fucking 4:30 in the morning, the boyfriend, where you at? I would have been dead on the side of the fucking highway, right? So then I'm like, all right.
You didn't call him. You just text him one time.
I texted him one time, yeah. But originally, before I left out, he was like, he was gonna come over. I'm like, I'm about to go out to eat. So then he's like, okay, well, let me know when you finish. I'll be out and I'm gonna come over. I'm like, all right. So then they never come, none of that, right? Mind you, I'm like, I don't care what you be doing. You know, that's not my business. We're gonna have an open relationship, whatever. But so then Wednesday, right?
Which one of the which one of the like, what's going on, Reese?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like,
all right,
listen,
go ahead, keep going. We didn't get your reaction later.
So Wednesday, right? I'm like, he like, good morning, text me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, you coming over? I was like, listen, I'm trying to, you know, grown people shit. I'm like, I'm trying to do this. What's up? So he like, all right, what time you get off? I'm like, 5. I ain't talked to him since. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, because I'd have came over for the coach change.
I would have came over.
Oh, she offered. Oh, let me get on
what? So I don't know. I don't understand. I just don't be understanding why it don't be just easy for me to get some penis.
It's not meant to be. Go ahead over to your lady pond.
Listen. And I literally did not talk to this dude since Wednesday about 12 o'clock. Like, what? So we broke up, right?
I ain't never had an appointment go my fucking day, week, 3
That's
days.
fucking crazy.
Fucking Reese, you ever had an appointment go 3 days?
What's wrong with me?
No.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm like, well, did something happen? But I ain't call him or nothing. But like,
Nothing happened. I mean, he probably just giving the appointment away to somebody else.
But that's fine. But when do you make it? When do you make up this time? If
That's tough right there. I don't even know what to say. Like I can't even give advice. I don't have no experience with the shit. That's tough.
And I swear, like it happens. Like I don't know how many times I was trying to like get with one of the exes. I'm like, so what's up? You trying to hang out or whatever?
It's not meant to be. Maybe you're reaching out to the wrong exes or something, but it's not meant to be. Because if you say, oh yeah, you know, come over or something like that, and
that is so fucking sad.
yeah, it's not meant to be with them. You go ahead and keep on, keep your legs closed, like you've been doing. It ain't about them.
Listen, I'm definitely gonna get something. But listen, so why would he do that? I should call him. Maybe something happened.
I'm gonna get your vibe.
Should I call?
No.
Should I call?
Should she be talking to? I don't know.
The guy is not a bad guy. He's not like the other exes that.
Okay. That's why I was asking who is.
Yeah, no. He's actually he's pretty fucking dope and stuff.
Cool.
The issue with him is like, cause he'll treat her good.
Okay,
I'm not worried about that.
That's all I give a fuck.
Well, no, let me finish. He is in love
with himself.
With someone else.
Oh, yeah. What you talking about?
And that girl,
which is fine.
Yeah.
She don't.
That girl don't want him at all.
At all.
She don't want him.
Why are you taking the? I couldn't do it.
Taking him away? He ain't taking him.
No,
I thought that's what you was about to say.
I'm saying, so that's why y'all in an open relationship, so he can pursue the other young lady.
I honestly was trying to be in the open relationship with him so I can get some dick. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
But
like,
he's definitely in love with his ex,
and it'd be so crazy.
She treat him so mean.
It's so sad.
I feel so bad for him.
And I'd be like, please stop being a bitch. Grab your balls and say something back to this joint. This motherfucker goes in the house like 5 times, and she got a whole nother nigga in there. Mm-hmm. He took her to get a whole abortion from another nigga. I'm like, what? He came home. He went in the house one day. His cousin was hiding in the closet. And he's like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, why you in the closet? Because they was fucking. Mm-hmm. But whatever. I'm like,
this the dude you
do your thing.
Y'all, man. Y'all, wow. Yeah.
It ain't work out, so it's fine. But yeah.
You just tell all that nigga business. That's fucked up.
That's fine. Oh shit, he won't listen. Oh well, fuck it.
He needs to hear it.
But I haven't said that
to his face yet because I haven't been in a environment or a space where we can sit and actually have a conversation.
Did he tell you that? Is that open secrets?
He tell her that shit.
Yeah, we talk about everything.
Nah, I'm purely asking because I wouldn't want the girl I've been talking to come on her podcast and be telling her shit that I done told.
Oh, so me and him are friends.
No,
he's more than a friend. He's like a whole brother or something.
He need a fucking wake up call, and I tell him this shit to his face too. Like I'm not going to talk about shit that I'm not going to say to the person or whatever. Because
anything I say on the podcast, I will absolutely say to anybody.
I own that shit too. Like I said it. So
he needs a wake up call,
and I said it to him
from his his true love.
Like, that's not his true love. Maybe on his end, but it's not on her end, and it sucks. You know, it's sucks.
I love, and I just want them to be happy.
Why?
I want him to be happy. I don't give a
why.
Well, I don't care if it's with her, but I just want him to be happy.
What is his reasoning for his infatuation with this young lady?
I think he's one of those people that's like, we've been together so long, and it's too much time wasted because he's like a history kind of person. Like, we got so much history, we can't. He's scared to do new stuff, I guess. I don't know.
I was say what the history got to do with anything.
He's like, what's your girl name? He's
nostalgic.
The ex one, well, not your girl, but she went back to the girl because she was comfortable.
Oh yeah,
to try something new. He's like that.
You comfortable with chick calling your cousin through?
Right. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's so crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
She probably be side-eyeing niggas. I seen these, man. I mean, what do you do when your homie girl, when the girl your homie in love with trying to throw the pussy to everybody?
But tell his ass.
Listen,
he gonna be mad at you.
That's what the fuck he get, because he cheated on me with her anyway when we was together. So
he cheated on her with you. Damn, and you gonna still... man, you wildin'.
That's what the fuck he get. She's
still chasing the chick that he cheated on you with.
They got a baby. He cheated and got her pregnant. He was like 17.
What the fuck?
No, he's probably 18.
Oh, so that's his baby mom. It's a little bit different, man.
Still, man.
Where I come from, I don't know.
I listen. You keep cheating on me.
I love you from a distance, and I'm gonna go.
Listen, the fuck out of here.
I ain't running. I feel like if you run behind somebody for a certain amount of time, that person they're going to keep on doing whatever because they know you're not going nowhere. They're like, you ain't going nowhere. What you going to do? You going to leave? No. So shut your ass up and deal with it.
So I'm going to go over here with this one.
Right. So
that's what y'all females be doing once y'all get away with cheating once or twice or 3, 4, 5 times. That's why you got to cut that shit the first time. Because y'all got other friends that act just like that.
I don't cheat.
Y'all have friends.
Oh.
Yeah. You let them get away with it.
But that's anybody. I don't think it's men or women per se. I think that's anybody. Like, you know, if you keep on letting a person cheat and taking them back, you know, then after a while, it's just like, well, you ain't going nowhere, so I'm going to just keep on doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying leave somebody after the first time they cheat because I feel like, I guess it's different. I feel like it's cheating is cheating, but I feel like it's at different stages. Like, I probably wouldn't leave somebody if they had like a one night stand and they told me about it, but I would leave somebody if they're like, we were together for 4 years and they had a relationship with somebody else for 2.
I mean, but y'all got, I'm talking about, y'all got homies that be doing wild shit. They be in court fucking other people, doing all kinds of shit. Motherfuckers like, I'm going to the club to suck another nigga dick.
I absolutely know people like that. And guess what?
And then they come home and suck their nigga dick too.
And he would let her.
Birds of a feather do not flock together.
They don't.
I'm telling you, from the group of friends I hang out with, please trust me. We are not flocking together.
I'm not pointing the finger at our friend group. I mean, it's people.
I'm not saying that we know. I'm just saying in general.
People,
because a lot of people be like, if you hang out with the people, I just like them. No, like we are all so different. We all look at each other like, why you do something stupid like that? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just purely talking about when the person is cheating. When the females are cheating, they going way the fuck harder than no dude. What dude is fucking a girl in front of his girl, fucking another girl in front of his girl and telling everybody, hey, yeah, this me right here. Oh, I'm about to go fuck this junk. Or it's not even at least trying to keep it a secret.
Girls don't do stuff like that. Girls don't be in front of their dude and be like, I'm about to go fuck another dude.
They might not say it.
You wildin'.
They might not say it, but they definitely try to do that shit. Listen.
You wildin'. Y'all got homies that told niggas they gonna fuck other people.
Yes.
But they wasn't in a relationship with the person.
They was in relationships, man. You tripping.
Oh.
You tripping, dog. That's what I'm saying.
They had an understanding.
They ain't no motherfucking understanding.
They did not. He did not like that shit.
He understand that shit. The fuck? You gotta understand it. I don't understand why you going to suck this nigga dick. What's the reason? You got to explain this shit. Fuck. You don't understand.
That's funny as shit. But I know that particular friend went or that particular person did that and went back home and did that too.
That's the man.
I mean, if y'all ain't tired.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
I'll be here all day with my jokes.
That is funny as shit.
Alright, but you can continue with your ex with the fucking. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. That's Spanish, I guess.
Why you be putting yourself in these weird ass predicaments, yo?
Say it again.
I don't get it. Like,
I got for the brain in the back.
What is going on, dog? Like, what is going on?
I don't know. Okay, I don't have an answer for you right now. Give me some. Give me some time. Let me think about it. But yeah,
maybe you are comfortable with the time we spent. Maybe that's more of a thing for you because you dealing with this ex that's not treating you like you deserve. Or not giving you the attention that you deserve, but you still willing to go back to him. Why? Because you comfortable?
Yeah, I think when it comes to sex, yes, I would, because I already been there and done it. So it's more comfortable than going to this new random person.
But you
still
talking
ain't
about
getting sex either way.
You talking about some shit. I've been there, done that. You fucked them when you was 17. That was a long time ago, baby.
We fucked after that. In the 20s.
That was a long time ago, baby. Like,
First of all,
that was a
it was only
right.
We ain't that old. Our 20s wasn't that far away.
Shit, that was a third of your life ago. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be holding on for the wrong reason. I'm not telling nobody what to do, how to do nothing, but
I think she has somebody in mind that she wouldn't mind going back to, but I think she's just being stubborn and just won't reach out. So,
but this is what I'm saying. Why you keep going back? You need to go forward.
Well, I'll cross that bridge if it ever comes. I don't know.
Sometimes you go forward with somebody you would back with.
You can move forward with somebody you went back with. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, moving on. Apparently, because we in the open relationship is not a relationship. So, yes. What's happening today? Oh, Kiara's little birthday thing is today.
Celebration.
And Byron is cooking. Yes.
Turn
Can't
up.
wait for that food. Woo.
I'm excited.
Yes.
I wasn't invited.
First of all, she don't even. Oh my goodness, she was kept. She planned something that she like. Well, I don't want to do it. She planned something again. She like,
why you always explaining why they didn't invite us and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was explaining this. I was explaining this last night.
Too.
I was explaining
And
this last
technically,
night.
I didn't get an invite to either because I had.
Cool, guys.
She put it in the friend group, so you did.
I don't.
Every time
I'm
Reese
not
always
in
to my
friend
house,
group
she don't
anymore.
get. She put it in both friend groups.
Oh, I did get that one. I think
so.
In both friend groups. It's all good.
Y'all need to get social media.
Well, you don't have social media. That's why you're not in
guys.
my friend group.
Guys,
Yeah, I mean it's fine. Fuck it. But I was just letting you know the food gonna be great, and I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, I can get some good times on today.
Awesome.
But listen, let me tell y'all. Did y'all know that studies say when you going through birth, if a white doctor delivered a black baby, it's like more chances of the baby not surviving? Did y'all know that?
The child mortality rate is higher when an African American child is born to a white doctor opposed to an African American child being born to a black doctor.
You heard about that?
No, I just worded it right.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so it was on CNN. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I can imagine.
Wait until the numbers come out for Corona. Wait until the numbers come out for the people that sought medical attention but still died from the corona or corona related issues. The white versus the black numbers. Wait till that happens. Like if they even compile those numbers.
They won't, not yet. I mean, they will, but they're not gonna put them out to us yet.
Oh, come on!
They're not gonna give it to us
That
yet.
shit ain't gonna happen. The people, or even the people, amount of people who sought medical attention was turned away.
Mm-hmm.
Versus the amount of
they especially black women, but they'll give black people less doses of pain medicine or
it's all
stuff
man,
like that.
it's all.
Yeah.
That's a wild shit that happens.
It is.
Listen, that's a whole 3 hour.
I was gonna say that's a book.
That's a movie, docu-series, and some more shit. So I mean, like any and all of that stuff. That's why we have to take care of our health where we can, control our diets, make sure we work out, control our mental health. Because going into any of these systems, it's been proven. Any and every system that we go into, whether it be education, the criminal justice system, or the medical, whatever system it is, that we get treated worse. Yeah. Overall, not in a case by case basis. You know what I'm saying?
But overall, yes.
Overall, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
But okay, let's move on. So,
did you know? Let me say. A lighter gets lighter the more you light it, but if it gets light enough, you can't light it no more.
No, I never heard that.
And that's a trick riddle.
No, it's not. A lighter gets lighter the more you light it, but if it gets light enough, you can't light it no more.
Because all of the fluid is gone. Oh my goodness. Got my thinking cap on today, baby.
For real, bitch. I'm still over here like, that's funny though. But so y'all, on a serious note, like I don't want to get like too serious, but like the other day when I was talking to my friend, she came over and we were just drinking and talking and stuff. But it's crazy because and it's kind of on the topic with the whole Megan and Tory and all of that, like we as Black women, it's like so much against us. Like it's the white man, the white lady, the Black man, they don't respect us, and then it's a lot of Black women who don't even respect us either. So like we don't even have support from any fucking body. But I'm gonna try not to say too much because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I be feeling like, and my friend keeps talking about I need to sue and all this stuff. But I be feeling like I be getting like sexually harassed, and I'm like, sweeping it under the rug and stuff like that. But if I was white, they wouldn't be doing it.
Are you talking about the person I know?
Yeah.
I absolutely. I'm not going to go into detail, but I was absolutely going to say something. But I said, let me wait. But I think I am. Well, I just want to make sure my approach is correct. But I think I'm definitely going to say something because if you're right, if you were, white, they wouldn't be doing that.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but just you have to make sure it's documented, and then with whoever the HR corporation is, and then if they don't take corrective action, then you have a case for sexual harassment. But you can't if you say, hey, this person made an advance in me or did something or said something inappropriate, and then they terminate the person or remove the person from the situation, you can't sue.
But I don't. I'm like torn because I don't want to feel uncomfortable, but I also don't want the person to get in trouble or to get fired or to do anything because it's hard getting a job nowadays.
Well, these are the things that oftentimes too often people protect these people and they go on. Well, I don't want him to lose his job. He got killed, but then they go on to do it to 20 other people. You know what I mean? I've had incidents of this happen in my workplace where I'm like, listen, I can't address an issue if you don't give me an official statement. I can't just make it stop. Now I'll address them and talk to a person or something like that. But if you're not willing to go forward or give me something that I can push to the authorities, I can't do anything. You're tying my hands. You know what I mean? I can try to make sure y'all not around each other. I can mitigate it in these ways, but there's certain things that legally you can't do without the person's cooperation. You know what I mean? Unless you've witnessed something yourself. So, I mean,
I really feel like the guy is harmless and not really paying attention to the things that, because we'll sit there and have inappropriate conversations sometimes, but physically he doesn't, put his hands on me or anything like that. I'd beat his ass. Straight up, I'd beat his motherfucking ass. But we have had inappropriate conversations.
Well, see that.
So it's like, the thing is, like, if you're going to say, stop this, you have to be like, listen, let's just keep it strictly professional. No talk about outside. We only talking about work. Mm-hmm. Like, don't, none of that stuff. You can't just be like, stop this, but we can still talk about this.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also going to say preface or post with a postscript. Everything I said, I'm not a lawyer. You seek legal advice from a lawyer. If you feel like you're being harassed, seek from HR and a professional lawyer to see what avenues are available to yourself, because I'm not a lawyer, so don't take legal advice from me.
I don't know. I don't know if I should try to talk to the person and say, like, hey, stop this, or whatever. But they know they ain't supposed to be doing that shit. Like, regardless of what, you don't touch anybody.
Well, again, if you letting it slide, you letting it slide.
I think
this is. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, hey, don't
Mm-hmm.
and you don't even have to say it in a rude way. Just be like, hey, so I don't want you to put your hands on me, brush up against me. I don't feel comfortable with any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know because I felt uncomfortable and I don't want to feel uncomfortable again.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally understand if you want to keep it strictly professional after this, but I was just telling you because I don't want, it to go any further. Not saying that you will go any further, but I don't want it to go any further.
I'm just saying, and this is how I feel. Like you have to use your voice to say no while it's happening, because you can't. Like, I mean, you can, and I understand it's hard, but like, I mean, that's the same shit where like these women come so long after an incident happens and say, hey, this made me felt the way, and I've been dealing with this for 20 years and things. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. You have to use your voice. Like, your voice is powerful. It's not to be silenced. You shouldn't feel comfortable. And
don't be afraid to be. Don't be like, oh no, don't do that. Be like, no, don't. Put some bass in your voice. Don't do that.
Yeah, like honestly, it's like, listen.
Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not trying to be uncomfortable. Don't do that.
It goes too far. People develop fantasies and different fucking thought patterns. Oh, she must like, oh, I'm gonna try this next. Oh, that, and had this whole shit mapped out in their head because you ain't spoke up and stepped up. And I mean, I'm not trying to put no pressure on you, but like, if you're uncomfortable, you have to address that situation. You can't sweep it under the rug. Like, you shouldn't be dealing with that.
I didn't know you felt that uncomfortable about it. So now I definitely want to. I'm definitely probably going to say something now because I didn't know. You felt that uncomfortable. I already cried 2 days, 2 weeks in a row, so I ain't about to cry now. But I'm feeling some kind of way now, real bad.
Yeah. I mean, and I was like, I don't want to. I don't know. I just kept thinking about like the person getting in trouble and stuff. But then, like, when I was working at Target, I was getting sexually harassed too. And I was like, at first I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. But he kept doing stuff. He would follow me in the back room and like he started putting his hands on me, like pushing me up against stuff. So then I ended up snitching.
I was gonna say, when you snitched, they did something about it.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
So it's like you gotta.
But you didn't snitch. You're not gonna fight this dude.
Right.
You're not gonna pull up. Listen, snitching is if you are fucking involved in a criminal act or doing something illegal with somebody, you get caught and then you tell on the people that you was working with. That's snitching. Anything else, you are a fucking citizen. You not no gangster. You don't abide by no fucking code. If somebody is harassing you at work, you tell the authorities. You get them the fuck off you. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not to, like, you ain't hold nobody down if you allowing this person to do it to you, because like so often they do it to other people, and that's the shit. It's like, look, man, you got to look out for you and everybody else. Like, you can't have an abuser out there abusing because they're going to think that shit's right. Oh, she let me do it for this long. You know what I'm saying? She going along with it. Like I said, motherfuckers start developing fantasies. Oh, yeah, that's my work girl. I'm going to grab her butt. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And this shit just go on and on and on, get deeper and deeper and deeper. You got to stop that shit at the source. Like, immediately, man.
Honestly, at that point, when I was working at Target, I was a little scared of him. He was tall and he was bigger, so I was a little scared. So that's why it took me a little while to even say anything. And even when he got fired, he was still coming up there bothering me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You gotta avail yourself to the authorities. You're not a gangster. So I mean, unless you know somebody somebody that can handle the situation, you got to handle the situation. You just can't let, because a person bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh, they gonna. I don't want to tell them, man. Fuck that. You're not gonna take advantage of me or nobody around me. You know what I'm saying? You. What else can you do? Like, you shouldn't let people fucking take advantage of you. Like, cause you want to be cool. Like, you ain't working with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them.
It don't have nothing to do with being cool.
You talking about you don't want to snitch? What the fuck that got to do with? That ain't no snitching. Like, that's a person, that's a predator. You can get them the fuck off the street. Like, we don't protect them. Motherfuckers harassing women, they don't get no protection. They got to go. Like, I don't, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, what you talking about?
This is off and on subject a little, but last week I had a conversation with somebody, and she was saying like, this person is because I think I don't know how true either situation is, but I said something about this person, and she was like, "Oh, well, that person is a molester, a child molester," and I was like, "But the person you like is raping women, so what's the difference?" I was like, "Wrong is wrong, right?" I was like, whether you get molested as a child or raped as an adult woman, it still fucks you up. So I was like, evil is evil, wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, either way, both people are wrong. So I don't know if I said I like this person, but I was just like, both of them are bad people.
Right.
So how can you say you like this one because they raping adult women, but you don't like this one because they molesting children? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, you as an adult woman, if you got raped right now, you would be fucked up mentally. Mm-hmm. You would be really fucked up. So you're not going to sit up here and say you like this one because they doing the stuff to adults versus this one that's doing the stuff to kids. They both need to be gunned down. Period.
And I feel like, because I've been through a lot of shit, and like way more shit than I even talked about or whatever. But like, even like, I started thinking about it more the other day when I was talking with Kiara, when we was talking about the whole sexual harassment and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's been a lot of shit that done happened to me and that I never even healed from, or I'll just try to block it out of my head. Mm-hmm. But when I think about it, that shit really fucks up my mental. And I definitely, I said I want to talk to somebody, but I never did. But and like, now that I'm like, we talking about it now, like, it's bringing back a lot of emotions and thoughts and shit. But it's crazy. And like, when I was younger, I didn't know about like sexual harassment. I didn't know, And I mean, I knew.
Like, you wouldn't realize somebody like brushing up against your butt that it's actually on purpose or something.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. You cannot. I can't say that anytime a person brush past you, it's on purpose and they trying to cop a feel. I'm not telling you. You got to use your best judgment. If you feel uncomfortable for consistent and persistent behavior, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to.
But when I say that, I'm talking about a specific situation that you probably remember from junior high. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was stuff like that where it's like, you didn't realize, like, oh, that person was against you, or that person doing this or doing that was, sexual harassment. Did we talk about that before?
So it was a coach that worked at Ron Brown, the middle school. And he was sexually harassing me and a couple other girls, but I didn't, my brain just wasn't, on it. I didn't know until it was like this whole big old thing. Like, I think it was on the news and all that. He got arrested and everything. And then my mom and stuff had sued the school and stuff. And it was after I'm like sitting, I'm like, damn, he wasn't supposed to be doing that shit.
Right. So because
he grown, we were kids. So it just was a lot of stuff that happened that.
Well, yeah, but that's a consistent and persistent behavior. That's what I'm saying. It could be certain things, because I don't want to just say that every man that speaks to a woman at work is sexually harassing you. And no, if it's a conversation, how I feel, and this is not how corporations operate, but even though most people still hook up at work, statistically speaking, but how I feel is like, if everybody has a right to a conversation. Mm-hmm. Like, and if they don't have a right to a conversation, they have a right to attempt the conversation. And if you don't want to have that conversation, you should have the right to say, I don't want to have a conversation. Yeah. And it shouldn't be
it should just be like, that's inappropriate to talk about at work.
Yeah.
And I've literally heard people at the office say that to Like, I've heard the woman say that to a man one time, and I think the four of us was standing there having a conversation, and she was like, "This is inappropriate to talk about at work."
Right, and if they
and
correct
that was it.
Right,
you know?
they correct the behavior. They don't make it uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can't. So I'm talking about, no. If I'm uncomfortable, that's inappropriate. All right, let's talk about work then. You know what I'm saying? It should be no more than that. You know what I mean? But it's when the person is talking about or behaving in a way that's not and won't change when approached by a person that's letting them know that's uncomfortable, that's when it becomes harassment. You know what I'm saying? That's like, again, it could be one action that indicates harassment. I'm not the judge and jury or the lawyer, so take my advice, but it's normally consistent and persistent behaviors that instigate hostile work environment and harassment. And harassment cases, if you're going to sue, normally when the company doesn't do shit, they'll fire you, they'll try to hide the shit and all that shit, cover it up. Then people get sued and win a lot of money. But all that, yeah.
I don't know. I'm uncomfortable with the whole situation. I'm uncomfortable with going to a higher person up. I'm just uncomfortable with all of it.
You should.
I just rather like remove myself from the situation.
But again, that allows whatever makes you the most comfortable, but that allows and gives this predator. See, I don't know if they're a predator because I don't know the situation, but that would allow the potential person.
I don't think so either. I think he is really harmless. My personal opinion, he is very harmless. But I think, like I said, if you don't tell him, he won't know, in a sense.
Yeah, well.
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna figure it out before I make any decisions, I guess.
Okay.
I have an idea. I'm gonna shoot by you.
Okay. But
Any other topics?
Yeah, we're gonna move on because I'm thinking about a lot of shit right now.
Okay.
But is there anything that y'all like took for granted before the pandemic? Y'all like?
I'll answer when it's my turn.
Go ahead.
Traveling, being free to fucking plan, being able to travel and plan your life beyond 2 weeks out is what I took for granted. Because you don't know really what you can do next week, next month. Yeah. Yeah,
I traveled a lot, but I'm definitely missing traveling. And it is people that's still traveling, but then like I know a lot of places, like if you go, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. I don't know if it's like when you get there or when you get back.
I mean, it's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of supposed rules by different authorities and state bodies because it doesn't always. I don't know, man. It's a lot. Like I said, being able to plan 2 weeks in advance and all of that shit. I mean, I don't know. It's very confusing with all of the potential. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, I miss being able to plan and be like, yo, let's do something in October.
Right.
Let's do something in. Oh man, who the fuck knows?
Do you think that we're gonna be able to go to Deep Creek? I mean, I know we planned it and we paid for it.
I think so. Just because it's a house. Do I think we'll be do any activities? Absolutely not. I don't even know if that bar is going to be open. The only bar over close by there probably won't be open.
But they have outside. They have outside seating.
Oh, they do?
They could possibly.
They might, but it's no point in really traveling now because you won't get the real experience. Like,
Man,
so it's just super.
I just know they're preparing to have routine and regular shutdowns. So
which is fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man. Once we gave them this power, they ain't trying to give it up.
Yeah, it's Oh, we are actually with my job. We're having a whole voter registration thing. You can get paid to work at the. Y'all probably knew. I didn't know this shit. But you can get a job to work at the polls, and I think you get paid like $150 a day.
Oh, really? I thought that was volunteer work.
I thought it was volunteer too, girl. No, you get paid, bitch.
Oh,
you get paid. I'm like, bitch, what? Yes.
Didn't know that.
I gotta go vote anyway. I'm thinking about signing up for it. Give me that money, please, and thank you. I need all kinds of incomes, please.
Can I answer the question?
Yes, sorry.
Oh, so I think I took for granted. Sorry, I think I took for granted the ability to step outside of my shell and meet people because I don't know if that's something I took for granted, but it was something that I wanted to do this summer. Because I used to be like, oh, I got time to meet people, I got time to do this, I got time to do that. In all reality, I didn't have the time because now I can't. I like to meet people old fashioned way in person.
Yeah,
I bump into you on the street, I meet you in the bar, I meet you at school, I meet you at work. That's how I like to meet people. Like, and now I have to like meet people online. You never know who's what. I told a couple people I was a catfish. Like, it's in my profile. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just that's something I wish I could have done more of before all of this happened. Is meet more people, like step outside of my box. Like, and then I said I was going to start doing stuff by myself. Like, I don't like to go to the movies by myself. I don't like to go eat by myself, bar by myself, anything like that. So I'm going to start doing that stuff. And then Corona happened. Now I can't. So
I don't know if I took anything for granted because I feel like nothing has really changed besides me not being able to travel. But I feel like everything has been the same within this. Well, I mean, I feel like better, honestly, like because I got the job, a new job that's paying like, no offense, Reese, but like way more. Like I don't know, like
trash.
You know, you hold her down,
man.
You
can't hold these hoes down.
No, I still love you. I still work with you and all of that. I think that. You know what? Maybe saving because I was saving, but like now I need to save more and consistently because, well, I'm an essential worker, so I guess I will always be working. But like, if hypothetically we can't work, we're gonna need money.
She said we, so when I'm digging in her pockets, I don't want to hear nothing of it.
It's in my bank, and you gotta go all the way there, and I don't have a card for that bank.
I still want to know. What's going to happen when they cut off the unemployment benefit?
I know.
And allow people to evict again.
It's going to be crazy.
Or foreclose.
And I thought they wasn't supposed to be turning off people's shit because they turned off my Wi-Fi.
No, you can't turn off water and lights. But see, this is what I'm saying. It's people with means that pay stuff. They let shit slip through the crack. This shit gonna be crazy,
I'm gonna pay my Wi-Fi. I should have been paid that shit, but I just feel like they should just let me slide. Like
again, it's gonna be a lot of people that feel like they should be letting slide on a lot of bills. Oh yeah, y'all not gonna forget this rent I ain't been paying. Oh y'all not gonna forget this mortgage I ain't been paying.
No, the one thing I will pay is my damn rent. Yeah. Fuck that.
Y'all not gonna forget this insurance I ain't been paying. You mean I can't get no more insurance because I ain't paid it and you let it lapse? You mean you mean okay?
And when I called Sprint the other day, I was like, so y'all giving out any discounts? They like, fuck no. You can sign up for automatic pay. What is it? What's the name of that? The automatic pay.
That's what pay for $5 off or something.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Bless you.
Thank you.
But I guess it would be worth it kind of because it'll be $15 because we got 3 lines.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we should do that.
Yeah. I'm down.
Just make sure your bills are paid. Like I think probably it's gonna be an issue for the next president or the next presidential term. You won't get no answers really until then about all of these questions. But
speaking of which,
gonna be a lot of blame going around.
Shout out to Camille. Who? Camille. What's her name?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala.
Oh, was you watching the speeches and things?
I don't follow politics. I vote every 4 years because that's my duty as a citizen, and I don't follow politics. I don't really like to talk about politics. It's heated arguments that I like to get into, and I'm kind of ignorant to it because I don't follow it. But I do vote every year. Every 4 years, and
Yeah, they was doing a lot talking about Kanye and his foolishness, and he's still trying to run on something.
Kanye,
He can't run, so I ain't worried about that.
Kanye can run in a lot of places, and he is planning to run, and he's going to pull.
I saw that he's on the ballot in a couple of southern places and stuff like that.
I was going to vote for him, but I'm not. I'm not. He be talking crazy and doing.
See, I don't even know what the crazy talk he be talking. I don't know what Biden does. I don't even know what Trump does. Like I don't know.
Well, he said he's trying to split the vote. So like, that's what I'm saying. In 2020, motherfuckers will tell you the stuff they doing, and motherfuckers just don't even care. It's all good. He said he's trying to pull votes from Biden. Because that black people normally vote for the black person. Like you going to vote for Kanye. Instead of voting for
somebody that's going to do a proper job.
I'm voting for Button.
Someone who can win.
What's his name?
Biden.
See,
yeah.
I don't know. I have my feelings about Biden, but
I have my feelings about all of them, honestly.
Whatever.
I feel bad. I mean, I have bad feelings toward each of them, but I'm going with the lesser bad.
Yes.
Right, the lesser evil in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going for.
Because either way, you still got to vote.
I just want to change. I just be wanting to change the whole system, how it's done, how the shit. Everybody, I don't know. Well, everybody doesn't know, but this shit is bullshit. So the whole electoral college, who vote for you, how, like if you didn't know, if you would have watched the DNC or his nomination, you would have seen how states cast their individual votes for, and all of them didn't even go to him. They say Mississippi has 13 for Biden and 10 for Bernie Sanders. Our nomination goes to Biden. It's a bunch of bullshit, but whatever.
It is, but since I cannot control the bullshit, hence the reason why I do not get in politics. You know, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna choose the lesser evil. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah. That's. I mean, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
That's the best thing, I guess.
Like, this shit is stressful.
Not really. I mean, yeah, but nah.
But anyway, let me get into my last. Was that your last topic?
Yeah, that was.
Okay, let me get into this last topic so we get out of here. Looking at your pictures, and all of your pictures are filters. I swipe left. And then I don't know how straight dating sites are, but lesbian ones kind of go into details. You can read their height, you know, their nationality, if they smoke, if they drink, if they, you know, just certain things like that. So filters left. If all of them are filters, like if you have something where I can see you without your filter, then I'll probably read your profile. But if I'm...
You mean the filters with, like, the actual...
Like Snapchat filters.
Yeah, not the Facetune.
No, those two.
But you can't tell all the time.
No, those are ones that I'll still swipe left for. I'm
saying the unfiltered filters. The ones that are designed to make the person look better, but so you can't tell.
I can tell.
Okay.
Listen, I can tell. Trust me. I know, because I used to post a lot of those filtered pictures.
I'm talking about the unfiltered filters.
Yeah, the unfiltered filters is what I used to post a lot.
Okay. I know this one girl, sorry to cut you off, but filters. This one girl, all she posts is with filters. And I don't understand because she's pretty. And I'm like, why every picture? Maybe she insecure. I know a lot of people who take filters because they be insecure or they to look better. But this girl was pretty. I'm like, bitch, take a regular fucking picture.
Yeah, it's weird. So anyway, yeah. If all of your pictures are filtered, I don't even read your profile. Okay, that's gonna be a wrap. if I look at your picture, because this is before I could even read your profile. I go off the picture first, obviously. Mm-hmm. And like, if you know how like some people take pictures down here and they just look stupid. Mm-hmm. Left. If you only got one photo, left. Mm-hmm. If you got no photos, left. And then if you do make the cut where I can read your bio because you have some kind of picture that intrigued me, and I'm like, oh well, let me read your bio. Things that can get you left off your bio. If I read your height and you under 5'6", left. If you have also in pictures, if you have a picture of you and your baby on a dating profile, left. Mm-hmm. You and your husband, left.
Or just the picture of their kids,
left.
What the fuck?
This is the dating profile. I don't want to see goddamn kids.
Mm-hmm. What you mean left?
Left means thumbs down. Right means thumbs up.
What happens is
it a lot of apps are like that, but I'm talking about the lesbian apps that's like that. I don't know the straight apps that's like that. I think Tinder is like that where you swipe left or right. But I'm on a lesbian one called Her, and you go left or right. Right if you like them, left if you don't. And then if they like you back, then y'all can message each other and stuff. So anyway, what else? I say height, kids, stuff like that. That just is left. Yeah. Sometimes I only give people time days. It's like. Mm-hmm. Like I'm just
you gotta definitely have something that's gonna stand out.
Something that has to stand out.
The height is important. The kids is important. I don't like smokers. Like
people that got their middle finger up in their photos.
Yes, please don't have your middle fingers up like this. We are too grown.
Yeah, please holdery. Like, and then if you have like a little chubby face and all your photos are from like the neck up.
Yeah.
Left. Because you probably heavy at the bottom.
Yes.
I don't got no time.
You got to go. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I thought that was funny because that's what I was doing this morning. So what do you think? Like what would you do?
Definitely with the middle fingers up. If they have like big clothes, like if they clothes too big, I can't stand when people. I mean, it ain't got to be tight.
Soldier boy type thing.
Yeah, like your clothes don't have to be tight, but can it fit you? Why is it bulky? Why is your shirt so long? What the? I can't stand that. Like, especially if they skinny and they look like the clothes are swallowing them. Please.
Oh, you know what else? If you're a dom and you have on a wrinkled wife beater, left. Mm-hmm. Wife beaters need to be tight and fitted, not wrinkled. Okay, left. And then also, if you have like if you're a dom and you got your pants down your butt,
I can't stand that shit.
Fuck out of here.
I can't stand that shit. I think we got the same
things, except you got boys and I got girls.
Yeah.
What do y'all think if y'all was on a dating app? Like, what would make you swipe left or right?
Have y'all ever been on a dating app?
It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely because it's a lot of funny looking people.
No need for me to get on a dating app.
And then like one person, she was like, she was looking for friends. So I said, oh, okay. So then I swiped, and then she was talking about like me dating or dating her or something like that. And I'm like, your profile said you looking for friends, bitch. I'm looking for friends too. So if you don't want to be friends, I need to unlike you.
If I have a dating app, I'm trying to date. I just don't understand.
No, I got a dating app for
why
friends.
People got dating apps. You get social media, you can meet friends. You can meet friends on all kinds of social medias and just start talking to them. Yeah. Dating app is for dating. I don't understand that. People on there trying to fuck and all that. Like, it's for dating. It's for to get a relationship. That's what it's for. If that's not what you're on there for, man, go to regular social media. Like, I don't understand that shit.
Shit is sick.
I mean, I don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, it's a dating app, not a friend app.
So
go on Facebook and meet friends.
Friend app.
Go on Instagram and meet friends. Go on Twitter and meet friends. Not a dating profile.
You're right. Now that you put it that way.
Yes. And I swear, all people be on there trying to get some coochies or some penis. That's it. That's all. That's what it's really for. They need to change the name and say for the relation, for
situationship.
Yes.
So, Key, what about you? If you had an app, like, what you think would catch your eye or not catch your eye?
She look good.
If she look good, that's gonna make you swipe right. So would you read her profile or just be like, oh, the pictures look good, I like it? Because I feel like a lot of people don't read. I know a lot of people don't read my profile. They only go off my pictures for the simple fact that some of them are like my profile and they be like 5'2". I'm like, I know you ain't read my profile because it said you gotta be 5'6" to ride this ride. So I know you ain't read it. You just going off the pictures. So future references, whoever happened to get a dating app, if you get it, look at the picture and read the bio because you might like their picture, but then you might read their bio and be like, this person's stupid as shit. Oh, if you have not grammatical errors, because I don't care about that, but like if you got stuff spelled wrong in your bio, yeah, left. But so that's something you need to double check. I double check mine because like it's different than a text message. I can spell some shit wrong or something. The person know what I'm talking about. If you don't spell some shit wrong in your profile, like come on now,
y'all fucking teachers that be on the internet.
I'll correct
y'all
people.
Be irritating. Like if you push the speaker button and you speak the sentence out, and sometimes and then if you don't read it like right then and you just send it, sometimes it doesn't come out right. But don't be trying to correct me.
I don't correct people. I just say I'm not going.
No, Kiara be doing that a lot, bitch. You know what I meant.
She don't do that sometimes I'll see that I put something wrong and nobody set up there and correct me, and I'll be like, dang, like DM me and be like, you put the wrong word.
Girl,
and then I go change it.
I said what I said. Y'all know what it meant, so y'all know. Listen, it wasn't that far off. But in Messenger, I'll be speaking the message too, and then I send it, and then I go back and like, damn, I sound all kinds of retarded.
Yeah, because the joint, man, they don't get your voice like they used to. Mm-hmm. They'll have you saying some stupid stuff, and then why every time I write fuck it say duck? I don't want to duck you. Yeah. Or if I'm mad, it ain't duck you. Like, you'll be mad at shit.
And I could be pissing me off too when I be trying to write something, they correct my word, and I'm like, no, bitch, I wrote it right the first time. But yes.
But yeah, I'm done because these kids bothering me.
All right, well, we checking out.
All right. Peace, love, and positivity.
Episode
144.
5.
Damn it.
Let's go.